Hey, I'm gonna walk you through how to post on the new version of the site, or the new is I mean it's really the new version, the different version of WordPress we're using. It's mostly the same, and most of you already know how to do this. So I'm gonna go through the things that are a little bit different first, and then um, do the basic stuff after that for new people and people like Matt, who do, who don't know how to post images and stuff like that. So the main difference is that a lot of people seem to be having trouble with is that we have a rotation of featured posts up here, and how you make your post appear there is to uh, select featured posts out of the tick box. Go down here. It's about 75% of the way down, and where it says post location, um, it will start off here. This is the default, I think, but you need to move it to top left, uh, and it'll put it right in the rotation. The description, the excerpt is a little bit truncated when you do that. So it just says the first, however many characters that is, like 100 characters. Um, so you might want to factor that in to your excerpt, and we might as well touch on that while we're here. Um, if you want this, all of this text to be something other than just the beginning of your review, which isn't horrible if it is that, but if you want to come up with some little selling point like this, movie of the year, whatever you write here is what will appear uh, in that part of the website. Um, those are the kind of the main things that are different. Most of it's the same. So I'm going to go through some basic stuff now. Featured image. Not everybody knows how to do this. I don't think Ron knows how to do this. Set featured image. You just click on it. It used to be. This is something also that's different. It used to be that like this had to be a really specific size. Now there's a little more wiggle room, but it's going to get um, it's going to get squished to fit into this format up here. So don't go much more than you know 200 and some odd pixels wide, um, and maybe 150 high. And how do you determine all that? Okay, well you go do your image search for whatever, and um, you can either find one that's the size you want, or go through this process, which I'll just do. So this one's way too big. So we're going to use this site to change the size of the image. Um, the site's called Pixlr Express. You can just Google it. It's easier than the URL. But you definitely want the Express version. And we'll go back. Here's our review. Or I'm sorry, here's our picture. We right click on this. You can save the image or do it by URL, either way. Copy the URL is a little easier if you have that option. Browse, that's to upload the image from your computer. Open the URL. Click here. And resize. And like I said, around 200. 200 by 150, that's about right. So apply. if if you wanted to make it look better, I might go back and do this. You could crop out this side part so the main part of the image is a little bigger. Um, then you save it. Mattingly Simpsons. That's fine. I'll save it on my desktop. Um, okay, so now you go back here, upload files, select, uh, find it. You can type in something in the alt text if you want it to come up when people search for their own images. And it'll get a few more people to read your article. Then set featured image, and you're done. And then that, again, will be what appears over here. And down here, too. Then you've got the slider image, which is this thing here. That's a little bit different. And the dimensions for that are more specific. You don't have to get it exactly right, but as close as you can. So let's say we're going to use this for the slider image too. So let's undo these. The slider image needs to be 750 pixels wide, which is easy to remember because it's 3/4, 75%. 750. And 360 high, 360 degrees, a 360 dunk, all that stuff. These are pretty easy numbers to remember. And I usually make the width first, apply that, and now you can go back and crop it down to 360. And of course, I used to, being an idiot and all, try to get this exactly how I wanted it on the first pass. What you should do is just go straight to 360 like that, and then now you can move this around and frame it exactly how you want. Let's see. That looks okay for now. Apply. This is probably not the right dimensions. We need a wider image. This doesn't look that great, is all I'm saying. But it'll work functionally. And we'll save that. Since I already have one with that title, I'll make it that. And you go here, a little farther down the page, I believe. No, a little higher on the page. You will find not the meta image, but the slider image here. Add the image, and again we're going to upload, select, Mattingly Simpsons 2, open, alright, alt text, baseball, sports, Simpsons. You can write a million things in these if you want to. The more you write, the better, but this isn't, if you're in a rush, that's something you can be a little lazy about. The meta box, this is something you would mainly use for movies, and it does help for sure. We've seen that when you do this, the reviews get significantly more views. So for movie reviews in particular, I strongly recommend using this. So do you want to include MetaBox? Yes. Meta image. Normally we use a poster for that. And let's see. I think Goat did that on here. So you'll know what I'm talking about. Go. Yeah. So the meta image is going to be this over here, and you usually just pick a poster because of the dimensions. It works well with a poster, and then you fill in all these fields with with the obvious information. And if we go back here, we'll see meta image. It works the same as the other things. I'm not going to actually go find a Simpsons poster and demonstrate this. And, you know, movie name, synopsis, cast, director, right? That's all very self-explanatory. Um, uh, how to insert an image into the review. This is for Matt. So you this seems obvious, but evidently is not. So you go to Google image search. You search for whatever. Simpsons baseball, and you get a bunch of images. I'm using a Google Chrome browser, but it's not too different from one to the next. So pick an image that you think is funny or good. You click on it. It pops up into this black kind of like, I don't know what this is. I like to click on view image because sometimes this is blurred, or it's not really the size it's supposed to be, or whatever. And you just click on view image and you go right to the image. You right click on the image. You save the image as whatever. Okay. There you go. You've got the image downloaded. Now, add it to your review. Now, if this is Chrome again, but if it's appearing here like this on your browser, you can just swoop it into there, and it appears here. And you can make it like this one's a little bit too big, so you can make it medium size. Select whatever size you like. I'm gonna put full size for. Well, I mean it doesn't matter. Okay, so medium size. Again, you've got the alt text. Okay. And there it is. Now, if the medium size isn't quite what you want, you can always click here. The pencil will edit the image, and you can write a caption if you want to. Whatever. There we go. And go to custom size and just make it however big you want. You know, usually the best size is between 5 and 600, I think. So there we go. And that's that. You can stick a YouTube in here fairly easily. You find the YouTube you want to, and you can also do this with Dailymotion and stuff. Let's see. I'll reload this so it's from the beginning. Okay. So go to share. Go to share. There we go. Click on embed. Click on embed. The text is already highlighted for you. Just copy it. Now, go to text. Right, we've got a visual. Visual is like the, it's sort of like it would look on the website, and text is just the HTML. So go down here, find the area where you want to stick the video, which is right here. I like to clear out a little bit of space so you can isolate it. If you need to go back and something's wrong or you want to get rid of it, it'll be easy to see that way. Paste it, little space in there, some happy little space, and it'll show up like this. It won't show up as the video, but when you post it, the video will be embedded. I think everything else is very intuitive. You have these tick boxes, pick the categories that apply to your article. Um, if you want to put a link, you highlight the text, you click link. One thing there is, I guess, I like to have open link in a new window or tab because that keeps them on our site. But also, I hate when sites don't do that. I hate when you're in the middle of an article and you click a link and it takes you to a whole nother site. You know, bold text, italics. Hopefully, you understand the rest of it. And that's it.